Hey there, good evening, good viewers. Welcome back to the Good View Woodworks channel. My name is Nathan, and this is Shop Talk 2. Sorry I wasn't here last week. I was sick, had that nasty nose crud, throat crud stuff. So if I cough here and there during this, it's just because I'm almost completely over it, but still hanging around for dear life. So guys, if whoever's chiming in this evening, if you want to leave a comment, tell me where you're chiming in from, say hello, give me a thumbs up, that'd be great. I do have a few things. If you guys saw the thumbnail, I have a few new things that I want to go over as far as pigments. I also have a few projects that I'm going over as well. And excuse me. So I want to go over a couple of comments from you guys. So Richard from the UP, how you doing, Richard? DK, good to see. It says good to see you, Foxborough, MA. And then Renee Porter, hello from Virginia Beach. Hello, Renee Porter. How are you guys? Okay, so first things first, the Cheapskate Challenge is coming up. So we're skipping December, obviously, because of the holidays. But as far as January is concerned, the Cheapskate Challenge is back up, and it will be it'll start January 1st, and it'll go all the way until the last Saturday of that month. Okay, and so last Saturday of January at 12, we will end the contest. And the rules of the contest are you have to make an epoxy project, but you have to use a 2x4. And that would be that'd be a new 2x4 from Home Depot, Lowe's, or any kind of box store or whatever. So Jordan Woodwork says, hi, Nathan. Bruce from California. How's it going, Bruce? S2 Palletwood. Sean from Stafford. S2 Palletwood's close to me. Stafford, Virginia is not very far. How you doing, Sean? Howdy from Timberlake, North Carolina. Big Ricky's place. And Keith from Texas. I'm glad you guys are here this evening. Hey, did you guys enjoy the part 2 of the side table? If you haven't seen it, I'd say go check it out. Also, was there anything in the video that you were looking for that I didn't go over? Leave it down in the comments there. Shoot me a comment. DK says, okay, the whole 2x4 or just a piece of it? I could totally be just a piece of it. You don't have to use the entire thing as long as you incorporate a 2x4 in your project. And as far as the rules go, we'll be giving away, the winner will be getting some of the Good View Woodworks pigments. And you guys voted last week or a week before last that you'd rather have pigments than a t-shirt. So that's the way we're going to go. We're going to send off a few of our pigments to the winner. And as far as pigments go, I want to share with you guys this evening. We have 4 new pigments, and they are color changing pigments. So we have the P7010, which is tamarind. I'm going to try to kind of show it here for you, but it goes from like a orange pinkish color to purple. And it's the color is called tamarind. And then we have toucan. See if you guys can see it here. It's kind of hard to see, but this one goes from a red, purpley to a green color. So this one's really cool, shimmering in the different colors. See if I can get a color change here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but they change color in the light. And then the last 2 are macaw, which is a purple to a pink. And then this one is called beta, and beta changes from like a gold to a pinkish red. Nick Shun says, hola, senor Nathan. What's up, Nick? And Martin says, can I stick that in my epoxy? Can you stick what in your epoxy? The 2x4 or the pigments? Because that's what these pigments are. These pigments are for epoxy. the one thing though, when using these pigments, you need to um, use a black base coat for using these, so that it kind of shows up. It requires a black one. Um, hey, hey, Martin. I know you're being silly, but we got to keep it clean on here. But yeah, so yeah, we can't say things on here. It kind of puts us further down the queue. So appreciate if you keep it clean though. But I gotta I gotta hide that comment. Carson says, "Hi, Nathan from Denmark. How you doing, Carson?" Keith says, "Does it change due to temperature?" Keith, no, the pigments don't. They're not thermochromic. They don't change for temperature. They only change with different light. So if the light shines differently, that's what changes the color. So Martin says the 2x4. Yes, yeah, totally. You can use the 2x4 in the epoxy. You can use it however you want, as long as the 2x4 is incorporated in the project. That's up to you. So and it's okay, Martin. No worries. Aaron says, "What up, chat? How's it going, Aaron?" Hey, Aaron, I saw you've been commenting and stuff on the Goodview Woodworks community group. I appreciate that. I know a lot of people have been asking questions, and there's been a few of you guys up that have been answering other people's questions too, which I really appreciate that as well. How's it going, Keith? Harold from Florida, what up? What's going on, Harold? So yeah, I do have a few other things too coming up the pike on the channel. So a woman stopped by the shop and asked for me to make some. Her husband had some gauges and to make some plugs for his ears. Check these out. So made some plugs, turned them on the lathe out of some Paduke. Got a couple of them here. But what we're gonna do is I poured some a blank here in a water bottle, and this color is blue. I don't know if you can see it. This is our ocean color, our Goodview Woodworks ocean color, and then I have some apple wood that branches left over in here. So we're gonna turn these down and make another set of plugs. So I think that'll be a really cool video. Jordan says, "Whoa, thermochromic." Jordan Woodworks, yeah. That is something I do want to get my hands on, though. I've used thermochromic powder before, and the cool thing about it is you can get two types. One that turns from whatever base color, whether it's red, blue, black, whatever, to clear. They all turn to clear, but they do it at different temperatures. Some do it when it's below 60 degrees or 70 degrees, and there's another one that turns clear when it's over 80 degrees. And so I was thinking about getting some of that thermochromic powder and doing maybe like a hot plate or, hey, honey, what is that thing called that goes under a pot? She can't hear me. I forgot what it's called. The little thing that goes under the pot. You sit down on the table so that you don't create a spot on your table. Anyway, I was thinking about making some of those because obviously the heat from the pot would change it different colors. It would look really cool. And also, if you guys let me know in the comments if you would like to see some like coffee tumblers or some drink tumblers, turn some of those and with some cool colors and pigments and stuff like that. Let me know. Trivet. Renee Porter, she said trivet. Yeah, that's right. It's called a trivet. Thanks, Renee. Thanks, Mom. Alexa also said trivet. She said it first, so Alexa wins. Aaron says hot pad. Yeah, there's few, but I was looking for the word for trivet. So Jordan Woodward said that would be cool. So yeah, we have a lot of ideas coming up here in the near future. And I wanted to give you guys a heads up of what's coming down the pike. Once again, I don't know if you guys heard from the other one, but did you see the last video, which is part 2 of the side tables? If you did, was there anything I could work on in that video, or something maybe I didn't go over? Let me know if I missed anything or what have you. So I actually thought it turned out really cool. Had a really cool marble effect on there, and we're pretty excited to get them installed in our guest bedroom. So I'm really excited about that too. So like I said, we have a lot coming up, and then also I'll be posting a video shortly of all the pigments that we have, so that way you guys can see every single one. And if you want to, you can go check them out for yourself already. We have them back up finally on the Goodview Woodworks website. Um, the website is back up and running. I took it down for a little bit because I couldn't figure out shipping, and I didn't want any of you guys having to pay a lot of shipping for you know these cost $8, and I didn't want you guys to have to pay $16 in shipping for something that costs $8. So really working hard on the shipping thing and trying to keep costs down, because I know that's the main goal here. Is we're trying to do things on a budget. I know everyone is. So if I can reduce costs for you guys, that's what I'm going to try to do. Jordan Woodward says, yeah, he wants to see tumblers. So that's Bruce. He says he wants to see tumblers. Renee Porter says, can't wait to see the side tables installed. They look great. Thanks. And Bruce said again, they look great. They came out great, man, he said. And Nick Sheldon says, thanks for the creativity with that slab, bro. Side tables, brilliant. Yeah, man. So guys, Nick Sheldon down here in the comments, he's the one that sent me that slab for the side tables. Blue Water Wood Co. Go check him out on Facebook. And guys, also any of you that are chimed in on the channel, if you guys, I was thinking about this the other day. I feel really weird about the super chat thing. And I feel weird about asking for people to, do super chat. But I thought about this. If you guys wanted to plug your business, feel free to do that. And I think super chat is a great way to plug your business, because depending on the donation, it'll plug it at the top of the screen. Now, of course, when we get more viewers on here, the more people will see. But I would say, generally speaking, we have about 160 total viewers that show up during a live feed, and be pretty cool for people to be able to see your business as well. So that's what this is. This channel is a community. I'm trying to build a community. I'm trying to teach some people, and I'm trying to learn from you guys as well, because the community group on Facebook, you guys are doing really, really good, really cool things there. Very creative, and I'm learning a lot from just seeing what you guys post up on Facebook. So thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Peter Thompson says, hi from Australia. Can you ship to Australia? Love the pigments. Love to get some. Peter, so yeah, let me check into that, and I will get back to that. I will try to tag you in the comments, or I will leave a comment after this is up, and probably tomorrow I'll call the manufacturer and see if we can't get them shipped out to Australia. So that would be cool. I think that if we did do something like that, it would be a benefit for you guys for sure. Big Ricky's Place says, I put the second seal coat on my fractal burn bar top today. Sean, hey man, that was a really sweet bar top. Pretty jelly, as a matter of fact. So that's cool. So you have second seal coat. Are you going to do a third, and before you do your flood coat, or how are you going to do that? That piece looked great, guys. If you haven't asked to join the Goodview Woodworks community on Facebook, go over there and do that. We got some really cool projects over there. Sean over at Big Ricky's Place. I think Sean, right? Or is it Ricky? Big Rick. Sorry about that. So yeah. Sorry, Big Ricky. Sorry if I mixed your name up with one of the other guys, but yeah, go check out his stuff over on the community group. His bar top is one of the sweetest ones I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of I've seen a lot of fractal burning, but he did it in like a border around the tabletop or bar top. It looked really, really cool. So go check that out. Um, Robert says, I'm making a river coffee table for my senior project. Well, that's really cool too, Robert. Um, yeah, we would all like to see it. If you go over to the Facebook page, post it up there. We'd like to see it. And then Nick Sheldon says, Goodview Woodworks community is the bomb. Appreciate that. See, S2 Palwood, he said, Big Ricky, that bar top is awesome. RN Timber Turning says, better late than never. Sorry, it's been a while since I've logged into Shop Talk. Hey, it's all good. Glad to see you here this evening. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them here. That's what this Shop Talk Tuesday is all about. If you guys, no dumb questions, right? Just dumb people won't ask them. So feel free to ask whatever question, as long as it applies to woodworking and epoxy or the business behind it. Feel free to ask. Big Ricky's Place says, yes, I'm going to do the third seal coat, then a flood coat. Okay, that's that's cool. Good. I would always recommend that because if you guys have ever done seal coats, more than likely will not be able to seal all the wood in one. Possibly two, but definitely three. So I always recommend, if you're going to do an epoxy top coat over wood, make sure you do 3 seal coats, then a flood coat, and you should be in the clear. Sand in between, because the seal coats are very uneven. So, excuse me, definitely sand in between the seal coats. Martin says, I do a lot of airbrush work on wood and metal. Can I pour the epoxy over my work without affecting anything? I use urethane paint. Yes, as long as the paint is fully dry, you are fine to pour the epoxy directly over it. Shouldn't hurt anything. Great question. I really appreciate that. So guys, we have so for the Christmas break coming up, my wife and I will be in Utah, and we're going to be making a trip over to the Woodcraft over there, and we'll also be doing a collaboration with my nephews and nieces on their channel. So they have a kids channel, and we're going to be doing something really cool with them over the break. So I want you guys to look forward to that. It's going to be a fun time. So pretty much we're going to make a trip to Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever they have over there, and make something really cool. I'm really excited about it, especially being able to work with the kids. It's going to be super fun. Martin says, thanks, love your work. No problem, Martin. Anytime, my friend. So you guys have any questions about the pigments? Let me know. I wanted to show you one more thing. If you guys missed it beforehand, the pigments come in 3 different sizes. See if you guys show here. So we got small. There we go. We got the trial kit pretty much, and then we have so small, medium, and large. This is about it's about 5 grams, so it's not a whole lot in here, but enough to do 1 or 2 projects, depending on the size of the project that is. But yeah, this will do like a couple of cutting boards, stuff like that. If you want to do a couple of tumblers, this would also work. I've gotten using this right here, I've gotten 3, almost 4 cutting boards out of just one of those, depending on the pigment load. And so that's 5 grams, and then we have the 45 gram size, which is the medium size. This will last you a pretty long time. And then we have the large, which is the 90 gram size. This you shouldn't run out of this unless you're doing a lot of projects. So Aaron says, excuse me, sorry. Big Ricky's Place says the fractal burn caused more bubbles than doing a regular slab. I didn't expect that. Yeah, that's a good point. I wouldn't expect that either, but I guess because it burns the wood, you have a lot more voids in that charred wood. Um, and then Keith says, when getting a touch, do you get a torch? You get a propane or butane? Propane torch is the one that I go for, and I make sure that I get the trigger. I forgot the name of it, but allows you to tip it all the way upside down without the flame burning out. Now, S2 Palletwood says, what's their channel called? My 7-year-old watches YouTube all the time. Hey, S2 Palletwood. So the name of their channel is SA. So yeah, SA. That's it. You should see them. They only have a few videos up, but they're trying to build one, and they just have fun posting videos. Nick Sean says, Aaron, look up Lichtenberg wood burning on YouTube. Yep. So I think you got it pretty good, Nick. He says he might have misspelled that. So Aaron says, oh yeah, seen it. That's awesome. Would like to try it soon. Yeah, so you know what? I have never tried the fractal burning either. I've seen a lot of it, but it does look really cool. As far as I know, it's baking soda and water. Is that the solution that you brush on? Big Ricky's Place. Let me know. What is the solution that you paint on the top, and will it go like if when you burn it and in the solution and it's dry in a spot, will it go around that spot, or does it have to have the solution to make the burn marks? Well, guys, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment. Um, I think I've covered everything that we're going to talk about tonight. And like I said, if there's anything I missed, please let me know. If you guys can hear, my baby is crying in the background. Guys showing up this evening. It's been great. Like I said, it's one of my favorite times during the week. Shop Talk Tuesday. I really appreciate you guys chiming in and commenting. I love reading your comments. So guys, do me a favor, go over to goodviewwoodworks.com and check out all the pigments and the merch. If you want to support the channel, we have merch up there. We got those pigments for you guys to check out. Also, go over to the Goodview Woodworks community group over on Facebook and check that out as well. If you don't have either of those, I'm also on Instagram at Goodview Woodworks. And feel free if you want to direct message me, you can there and on Facebook as well. You guys are awesome. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Enjoy your evening, just as Jordan Woodwork said. Enjoy your evening. And with that being said, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. So I'm going to answer one more question. Richard says, have you and Mama reached the point where you get to sleep all night yet? And that is a big old nope. We have not reached that point yet. But she's doing really good though. She sleeps about 5, 6 hours. So almost. Aaron says, be safe, change that poopy. You guys are hilarious. S2 Palace says, Merry Christmas to you and your families. Have a safe trip. You know what? You guys have a Merry Christmas as well. And I'm going to end it on that note. You guys have fun. Enjoy your family if you are visiting family during the holidays. And enjoy Christmas. And you guys have a good evening. Thanks for hanging out with us.